We had a boot camp. So we had a class, including extras. Every day it was so hot, summer, August in Vancouver, under the sunshine. Every day they train a lot. Try to keep my health, and collaboration is always fun with the stunt guys or coordinator or director. So I'm just enjoying myself.
Meet Hiroyuki Sanada. He is 65 years old, performs his own fight sequences in Hollywood's biggest films, and has trained in martial arts every single day since he was 8. In this video, we reveal what he eats for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, 5 foods he eats for longevity, 3 foods he avoids at all cost, and his weekly workout routine. And if you stay until the end, we have a free bonus waiting for you. Drop a comment right now and tell us, have you seen Hiroyuki Sanada in Shogun or The Last Samurai? Tell us how old you are and whether you are still training. We read every single one. Hiroyuki Sanada was born in Tokyo in 1960 and made his first film appearance at age 5. When his father died and he was just 11 years old, he joined the Japan Action Club, run by legendary martial artist and actor Sonny Chiba, and began training under him directly, learning Shorinji Kempo, Kyokushin Karate, and swordsmanship with a level of intensity most adults would find difficult to sustain. He earned a first Dan black belt in Kyokushin Karate and competed in the All-Japan Kyokushin tournament, and from there built a career spanning over 6 decades in film and television across Japan, the UK, and Hollywood. What Hiroyuki Sanada eats for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast: green tea to start, without exception, followed by a light meal built around rice, miso soup, and pickled vegetables. This is the traditional Japanese breakfast that has remained consistent across generations, and it is one of the most anti-inflammatory morning meals available to any man. Miso in particular has been shown to support gut health, cardiovascular function, and immune resilience in a way that very few Western breakfast options match. Lunch: fish or lean protein with vegetables and rice or soba noodles. The Japanese approach to lunch is portion-controlled and varied, never the same meal twice in a row, which keeps the body receiving a broad spectrum of nutrients rather than the same limited inputs repeated daily. Sanada has described his diet as adapting based on the physical demands of each project, always built around what the body actually needs rather than what is convenient. Dinner: light and varied, following the traditional Japanese principle of hara hachi bu, eating until you are 80% full rather than completely satisfied. This single habit, practiced across Okinawa and the regions of Japan with the highest concentrations of centenarians, directly prevents the chronic overeating that drives metabolic disease, obesity, and accelerated aging in Western men over 50. Before we go further, if you're a man over 50 who's serious about this, we need to talk. We built the 50+ Brotherhood specifically for men like you, a private community of like-minded men who train together, hold each other accountable, and compete every single month for real cash prizes, monthly challenges, real competition, men your age who still have something to prove. Inside you get joint-friendly strength training designed specifically for men over 50, a simple nutrition system that supports hormones and steady energy, mobility and recovery routines, daily accountability with disciplined men your age, built-in progress tracking so you stay consistent, direct coaching from certified trainers with over a decade of experience training men 50+, no guesswork, no drifting. If you're serious about this, the link is in the description. 5 foods Hiroyuki Sanada eats for longevity. 1. Fish. The foundation of the traditional Japanese diet and the cornerstone of Sanada's nutritional base. Japan consumes more fish per capita than almost any other nation, and research consistently links this habit to the country's exceptional cardiovascular health, low rates of inflammatory disease, and longevity outcomes that outperform the rest of the world. Omega-3 fatty acids from oily fish directly suppress the inflammatory pathways that degrade joints, stiffen arteries, and accelerate muscle loss in men over 50. Sanada eats fish the way most Western men eat chicken, as the default protein at almost every meal. The second food is what Japanese researchers now call the cornerstone of gut longevity. 2. Miso soup. a fermented soybean paste that has been a daily staple in Japan for centuries and one of the most studied foods in longevity research. Miso is a rich source of beneficial bacteria that support the gut microbiome, and gut health directly influences testosterone production, immune function, and mood regulation in men over 50. Research published in Environmental Health and Preventive Medicine found that regular miso consumption is associated with reduced cardiovascular risk, lower cancer incidence, and significantly better digestive health outcomes. 3. Green tea. Sanada begins every day with green tea and continues drinking it throughout the day, a habit shared by the vast majority of Japanese men with exceptional longevity outcomes. Green tea contains EGCG, one of the most potent antioxidant compounds in the human diet, which has been shown to reduce inflammation, support fat metabolism, protect cardiovascular tissue, and slow the cellular aging process at a molecular level. 4. Fermented vegetables and pickles. A daily presence in the traditional Japanese diet, appearing at every meal as a side dish or condiment, and one of the most overlooked foods in Western nutrition. Fermented vegetables deliver live cultures that support gut health, enzymes that improve digestion and nutrient absorption, and compounds that reduce systemic inflammation. The Japanese tradition of eating small amounts of fermented food at every meal, rather than occasionally taking a probiotic supplement, is one of the key differences between the traditional Japanese dietary pattern and the Western one, and research consistently identifies it as a significant factor in Japan's longevity advantage. 5. Brown rice and whole grains. The complex carbohydrate base of the traditional Japanese diet, providing slow-release energy without blood sugar spikes, fiber that feeds gut bacteria and slows digestion, and a broad spectrum of B vitamins essential for energy metabolism and neurological function. Unlike refined white rice or processed carbohydrates, brown rice and whole grains maintain blood sugar stability across long days of filming and physical training, keeping energy consistent and preventing the mid-afternoon crashes that lead to poor food choices. 3 foods Hiroyuki Sanada never eats. 1. Processed and fast food. Completely absent from the traditional Japanese dietary pattern that Sanada has followed his entire life, the contrast between the traditional Japanese diet and the modern Western one is stark, and the health outcomes reflect it directly. Japan has an obesity rate of approximately 4% compared to over 40% in the United States, and the primary difference is the absence of processed food from the traditional Japanese dietary pattern. 2. Heavy portions and overeating. Japanese culture has a specific practice for this, called hara hachibu, which translates as eat until you are 80% full. It is practiced widely across Okinawa, the region of Japan with the highest concentration of centenarians in the world, and it has been studied extensively as one of the most effective natural weight management tools available. Overeating, even clean food, promotes chronic low-grade inflammation, taxes the digestive system, and leads to the gradual body composition changes most people over 50 attribute to age, but are actually the result of years of excess consumption. After 50, testosterone drops by 1 to 2% every year, meaning lower energy, slower recovery, less muscle, and less drive. Whether you are training or not, most men just accept it. We didn't. We created Test Supreme specifically for men over 50, doctor-formulated with clinically supported ingredients to naturally restore testosterone, improve vitality, and help your body recover the way it used to. No fillers, no weak doses, just results. Our current batch is moving fast, so click the link below to grab yours. Now, the third food Sanada avoids. 3. Refined sugar and sweetened drinks. Essentially absent from the traditional Japanese diet, which derives sweetness from fruit, natural fermentation, and whole food sources rather than added sugar. Refined sugar drives the insulin resistance that accelerates abdominal fat gain, promotes the glycation process that stiffens arteries and ages skin at a cellular level, and suppresses the immune function that the body over 50 increasingly depends on. Japan's traditional approach to sweetness, small portions of natural sources at the end of a meal rather than sugar integrated throughout the day, is one of the most direct explanations for the country's extraordinary cardiovascular and metabolic health outcomes. Hiroyuki Sanada's weekly training routine. Every day, without exception, walking at least 7,000 steps, building it into his schedule through deliberate choices rather than dedicated walking time, getting out of cars to walk the remaining distance, choosing stairs and moving throughout the day, rather than in a single dedicated session. He previously maintained 10,000 steps daily and adjusts the total based on fatigue and filming demands. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, martial arts and swordsmanship. 1. Kata practice, traditional martial arts forms, 45 minutes focusing on precision and breath control. 2. Kenjutsu sword technique, 30 minutes maintaining the skills required for samurai roles. 3. Kyokushin karate technique and conditioning, 30 minutes. Tuesday, Thursday, strength and functional training. 1. Bodyweight squats, 3 sets times 15 reps. 2. Push-ups, 3 sets times 20 reps. 3. Pull-ups, 3 sets times 10 reps. 4. Core work including plank 3 times 60 seconds and leg raises 3 sets times 15 reps. 5. Balance and stability exercises specific to sword and martial arts performance. Saturday, yoga, stretching, and recovery. 1. Full body yoga flow, 45 minutes. 2. Deep stretching targeting hips, shoulders, and spine. 3. Foam rolling and mobility work to maintain the flexibility his roles demand. Sunday, active rest, light walking, meditation, and deliberate recovery. If you found this information helpful, we have fantastic news for you. We're thrilled to announce that our requested ebook 8-Minute Fitness at 50+ is now here, with over 1,000 5-star reviews from men just like you. This comprehensive fitness guide is especially curated for individuals over the age of 50 who are committed to leading a healthy and active lifestyle. And because you stayed until the end, your free 4-hour anti-aging meal plan is in the description. Thank you for watching.